Hello, book besties. Brianna Sanchez here, your next favorite romance author. Today, I'm coming with you to show you my March hopefuls. So, this March, either one of two things are going to happen. We have the A side and the B side. The A side being, I'm officially going to read Fourth Wing. I have never read Fourth Wing, never thought I would. But I think my time has come. I think I am influenced a little too much off of social media, and I really want to see what the hype is about. And if not, then we're going to be reading this stack, which is a normal stack I would normally pick for myself. So I'm going to share with you guys what that would be like. Starting off strong with Wuthering Heights. Yes, I did go out to get the new cover because I actually love the cover. There has been some controversy about this, about taking away from the original cover and putting it with like this new movie cover, but I have to say I love it. Like, this is such an iconic photo. It's so good. I had to have this on my shelf. So I'm not reading it though until I see the movie first. And I know that is such a hot take. I normally read the book before. I actually always read the book before, and usually I read the book before because I don't know there's going to be a movie about it. I do want to watch the movie first because this is like old-timey language. It is written very differently, like there are no quotation marks. This is one of those classic novels, and I don't want to be confused. Honestly, like that is my reasoning. I plan to do that with all the classics. I have them, most of all of them on my shelf, like Persuasion, Jane Eyre. I have those books on my shelf, but I haven't read them because I'm afraid I won't understand them. You can come at me all you want for that, but that is my reasoning. Next on the TBR is the one and only Heated Rivalry. So I do have to read this in order because I am like that. So I'm going to be reading Game Changer and then Heated Rivalry first. And I'm doing this because I want to watch the show. I haven't seen it yet. And there's where I normally go with saying that I read the book first. I am that type of person. But I couldn't be with Wuthering Heights, unfortunately. So I'm really excited. I have heard so many good things about this, like so many. I think I have the third book in the series too, but I'm just going to start off with the first two. And this is obviously all going to happen if I don't read Fourth Wing. A male gay romance is different for me, but I did really enjoy Red, White, and Royal Blue. So it's definitely not something I'm opposed to. It's definitely something that interests me. It's just not something I normally go for. That I guess there even is a lot of. This next book I'm going to read is something I have actually never seen on Book Talk. It's called A Girl Like Us by Anna Sophia McLohan, is how you say her name? I'm not sure. But my dad got me this for Valentine's Day, and so I was so excited when he gave it to me because I read the back and it sounds right up my alley. This is about a girl who is like a gold digger. She's an heiress and apparently a murderer. And so I love books where they talk about money and like a Gossip Girl type of vibe, Magnolia Parks type of vibe. I love a good book like that. So this is definitely going to be right up my alley. He said he got this at Barnes & Noble, so obviously it must be pretty popular. I haven't looked much into it, to be honest, but I'm really excited to dive into this and kind of see what it's about. I feel like I am prone to always reading very popular books, as you can tell. So I'm excited to read that one because I don't know anyone that's read it. I haven't heard anything about it. But moving on, I have seen this on my For You page, but not in the book form. I've seen this in the show or movie form, and that is My Fault by Mercedes Ron. I am so excited for this. I recently just bought this. Actually, when I bought Wuthering Heights, I got this book too. I've seen so many good things. I honestly don't know what it's about. I've heard really good things about this. Let me just read the back to you guys. Like, 17-year-old Noah Morgan lives a quiet, normal life with her mother in Toronto until her mother meets and marries William Leister, a wealthy and enigmatic lawyer from California. Noah finds herself moving to LA, leaving her volleyball team, her best friend, and her boyfriend behind. Upon arriving in her new life of private schools and pool parties, she meets her new brother Nicholas, a college student and seemingly the typical spoiled rich kid. Noah has no desire to get along with him, especially when she discovers Nick's secret life of why can I not read and I'm an author? Clandestine car racing and street fights, not to mention Noah has her own demons in her tail and doesn't want Nick's nose in any of them. But what the two of them don't account for is powerful physical tension between them is enough to turn the world upside down. Can love conquer the dark side of these LA streets, or will Nick and Noah be swallowed by the dark things between them? Okay, wait. So I think this is about a movie I've seen already then. But it was all taking place in London, I thought. I'm pretty confused, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie. Or just look it up and see if it's the same title. This is a young adult book. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are, but I'm excited to read this nonetheless. I knew it was going to be good. Like I said, I saw like things about it on TikTok, so I remembered then like I really wanted it. When I saw the cover, I was like, okay, I really want it, but I couldn't remember for the life of me what it actually was about. But lastly on the list, I have the infamous Funny Story by Emily Henry. This will be my fourth Emily Henry book if I read it. I have to say, like I said this before, I don't love her writing style, but I've heard this to be a favorite for most of her readers. So I'm excited to read this one. I think this will be a really good one. Something probably more up my alley. I'm excited. I've heard nothing but good things about it. The storyline that has been described seems to be something, again, I would really like. So that is the stack I will be reading if I don't get to this stack. But now let's talk about the stack. Okay. So we have Fourth Wing, and my community that I live in has a clubhouse where they have some bookshelves. I should actually go look at them because I haven't seen it in a while. And Fourth Wing was there, so I took it. So thank you to whoever left this copy there because I got it for free. And I know you guys are going to hate me for that. No, it's not a special edition. Like, it's literally just the basic one, but it's so amazing. So when I saw it, I was like, maybe this is my sign to finally read it. Well, that was over the summer. I could not bring myself to read it. This is such a big book. I don't know what it is, but if I'm reading a book this big, like it almost needs to be on my Kindle. But here's the thing with me that we have not talked about yet. If you haven't noticed, there has not been a fantasy book that I have read yet. Well, not that you guys have seen much of my reading because this is only like from 2026. I've read hundreds of other books, but I am not a fantasy person. Now, if you're going to ask me next, have I read A Court of Thorns and Roses? Yes. I read Court of Thorns and Roses. I've read the second one and the third. Let me tell you, when I read the first one, I really liked it. And I was like, oh, this is good. But it didn't pick up for me until the end, obviously, when she is, I don't even remember, like trying to get out of wherever she was locked in underground, whatever it was. It was really good then. The beginning was like pretty visual for me, but I still was never able to visualize like what does Tamlin look like? What does Arislan look like? That was so hard for me. I'm very like imaginative when I read. I'm able to imagine everything like a cinematic movie. But when it comes to fantasy, I cannot picture what these characters look like. I just don't know why. It's like I want them to be human, but they're not. But then they are. It's like, what? I'm confusing myself so much. I stopped after book 3. But I really want to give it a real chance because so many people like it. It's good for a reason. I think it's being turned into a movie or a show. And if it's not, it's going to be. I'm going to listen to it. I decided whenever the time is right, I'm going to listen to it and give it another shot and finish the series through because I really want to know. And this time I'm going to try and look up some fan art. Let me see if there's any pictures in here. There's just like the map at the beginning. No pictures. Here's the other thing. I read The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, and it was such an amazing book. She's such an amazing writer that I feel like if I dive into Fourth Wing as a new fantasy book for me, this might be a good intro into becoming a romantasy lover. I don't know. I am not certain on that. I cannot like say that's what's going to happen once I read it, but I want it to be like I want to enjoy things like everyone else, but maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I'm just a romance girly that dabbles in a little bit of fiction. But I'm really going to try. Like, I really am, guys. So, I think I'm actually going to start this today. I'm not going to lie. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm going to try so hard. Like, I want to like it. I'm going to try to look up fan art. But that being said, if I can't get through this book, then I'm not going to read these. Like, I'm just going to maybe listen to the first one again. I don't know. I'm not going to force myself to read something I don't want to read. That's the thing. But the thing is, I want to read it. So that's why I'm just a little nervous. It's really hard for me to enjoy a fantasy book. But anyways, then I found Iron Flame at Marshall's. And so I got it because I was like, I need the whole series. And then same with Onyx Storm. I found it at Home Goods. So now that I completed the series, because I just found this maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was like, okay, maybe it's my time to finally read it. As much as I want to read these books, I'm going to take a new chance, start this one first and just see how it goes. And maybe if it was too much for me and I need a break and I can't go back to back with the fantasy, then I will take some off these stacks. So it's not necessarily A or B, it could be mixed. But if this was a little hard for me and I still enjoyed it, then I might read these back to back because I don't want to forget the storyline, Just to give you an example, like I've read The Cruel Prince, and I didn't like it. I also read Divine Rivals isn't fantasy, right? I don't know. But anyways, I read that, I didn't like it, and then I listened to it, and I still didn't like it. But I rated it higher and I finished it. Like the first time I actually had DNF'd it. I definitely give, it's so bright now. Like, why? I definitely will give books. I definitely will give books a full chance. I don't know. Like, I love my romance books. I have so many books on my TBR that I want to get through that I'm like, why am I going to go to these when it's going to be so hard for me? But I want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to give it a try. I want to see what everyone else is talking about. And yeah, I'm really excited for this journey. So I will be filming a video reading Fourth Wing for the first time, so that you guys can see my journey with it and see how maybe like I react to it and stuff. It's gonna be fun for me. Anyways, these are some March hopefuls that are physical. Like, we didn't even touch base on my Kindle reads or my audio. I'm just gonna shoot off a couple title names of stuff that I want to get to. It's obviously not certain. Nothing is. I would love to read Just for the Cameras by Megan Quinn. That's her latest release. I would love to read Cowboy Casual by Holly Renee. Also Play With Me by Becca Mack. And then I would probably say I'd love to do an indie author, and her name is Caitlin Devlin. And so I'm going to read The Real Deal by her. I have 2 of her books downloaded. They were on Kindle Unlimited, and she's been promoting herself really well. That it made her book sound really appealing. So I think I'm gonna go with that. There's so many other books on here I want to get to, like freaking Binding 13 is like top of my list, but I guess not top enough because I have other options. Let's go to audiobooks now. I really want to read the new book Best Offer Wins, and then I really want to read My Friends by Frederick Bachman. I think that's his newest release. And then I don't know, if I read The Fourth Wing, then maybe I'll just pick like a regular book, The Future Saints by Ashley Winstead or The Correspondent by Virginia Evans. But if I don't read the fantasy, then maybe I'll throw in like a little Frida McFadden. I really want to read Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. But if I read Frida McFadden, maybe I'll read like The Tenant or The Teacher or something. Those are my hopefuls. Those are my thoughts. That's what I plan for this month. Wow, let's jump into the next video because after talking about it, I kind of am like a little eager to start Fourth Wing now. I have things to do. I definitely have things to do, but I definitely it's time to start reading this. So join me guys in my next video where I tackle reading Fourth Wing. We're gonna see this month if I read the whole series. This is honestly gonna be crazy. I can't believe that I'm finally tackling this book. Big books scare me. They really do. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I love you so much. Bye, book besties.